is Austin. Welcome to Vehicle Talks. Today we are going to be talking about the Mitsubishi RVR. The drivetrain has front-wheel drive to all-wheel drive, a naturally aspirated engine, 148 horsepower to 168 horsepower, 145 pounds-feet of torque to 167 pounds-feet of torque, a 5-speed manual transmission, and also a CT transmission. And it can fit 5 passengers, and the fuel economy is 9.3, and the price is $19,998 to $29,898. Well, this car is in the compact, subcompact segment. These cars are really not that popular. Not a lot of people buy them. I'm not too sure about in other places in Europe and Japan and other places like that. This car might be more popular down there than up here in North America. So, the car has its looks going for it, but it's not the best looking car in the world either. And I would give it this: it's quite big for its segment. I feel like they could even fit a third row back there, but it would be very cramped. But Mitsubishi owns one of the worstest cars known to mankind, which is the Mirage G4 or G5. Those cars are small cars that come with big screens and electric windows. But in that segment, usually get wind-up windows, and electric windows are a luxury in that segment. But they cut so much off of that car, including the handling. The suspension is alright actually, but the handling's bad. The whole entire car is just horrible. It does not get off the line at all. Really bad. So that kind of drives you away from other Mitsubishis, because you probably don't want a company that made one of the worstest cars. Would I buy this Mitsubishi RVR? No. This car is not the best looking car, but it would be a car if you're looking for just a cheap big car. That's it. This car would be perfect for you. Don't have to worry about anything else. This is a car that you would get at base model just to get yourself the A to B quickly, and you want a lot of room in your car. That's the only way that you would usually buy these cars. They usually make their cars really good looking because they know no one really buys a Mitsubishi these days. So, what do I think about the car even more? I think it's really I would not buy this car. Only if I need really desperate for a brand new engine in a car and I need a big car. So I would probably buy this because it's pretty cheap in its segment, and it's probably one of the biggest, rather than buying a Chevy Trax. But any other day, rather, if I need room or not, I would buy the Trax over it, or even the Fiat 500X, which is one of my favorites. So you know what I recommend? The Fiat 500X. It's on the expensive side, but it's a lot more better in this situation than the Mitsubishi RVR. We all know Mitsubishi is known for an all-wheel drive system. That's one feature that I would get on this car if you're gonna buy it. Get the all-wheel drive system, and I guess for a CT transmission actually, because I know most of you probably don't drive stick out there. Who does now? It's 2017. So, you're probably wondering, how's this car on the highway? Probably pretty good. At least it has a CT transmission, and it has actually quite a lot of horsepower in this segment. But with the CT transmission, it's slightly off the line. So, what else about this car? Does it have any fierce competitors? Oh yeah, the HRV Honda is probably would rip this car apart. It's not the best, and people buy that car more just simply because of its brand and the reliability it got and everything else. Would I personally buy a Honda HRV? No, I would buy the Fiat 500X. It might be the most expensive in the segment and probably the most fastest. But if you're not a enthusiast and you want to go on the reliability route and the more responsible route, and you probably want to get a Honda HRV. So would I buy this car over a compact car? That's a step over the subcompact segment. Yes, definitely. Same with not the same with the Honda HRV. Honda HRV. I would probably not. I would probably just get that car fully loaded. This car, instead of getting a fully loaded version, I'd probably get the Honda CRV, not the HRV. Yeah, very complicated Honda. Pick your names a little bit more specific. But if I had to stay in Mitsubishi brand, I'd probably just get the Outlander. So, what do I think about this car? Pretty bad car. It's not the worstest car in the world, but I wouldn't really recommend it. It's so many other better cars out there. Like I said, it's a good highway car just to fit stuff in, cram stuff in, at base model, cheap, and get it on the road. That's what I would buy this car for. Nothing else. Not to hold a big family or anything else. If you're looking for a car that holds a lot of people, I'd probably start looking in the compact segment, not this segment. This segment is for people that only have one child or two. Or it's just both of you, or even one of you. And you just want a lot of room, cargo room, or you just like sitting up high. I know a lot of people do that because they like SUVs. But if I was going to take this car off-roading, actually I would. But you were like, yeah, I'll take this car off-roading. It's a Mitsubishi. But mistaken. The Compass isn't there, and it's a lot more better off-road, I bet. So, this car can't even play its dirt card. So, this car pretty much gets smashed in the segment. It's so many better cars out there. If I was you, if I want the room, I would buy the Jeep Compass instead over this car. Any day, any time. So, overall, this car is not the best. What do I recommend? HRV, Fiat 500X, and the Compass. And even if you don't want those type of cars, you want a little bit more smaller but sporty, nice looking car, and you think you found this in the Mitsubishi? No, it's a better one out there. It's called the Chevrolet Trax. So, that's the car that I would buy over this. Is the Chevrolet Trax. You get pretty much the same thing except the room, which is quite sad. But it's also a lot more better, bigger cars out there, like the Compass. Like I said, I'm going to keep on saying this over and over again. The Compass is better than this car. That's it for today. Videos will be in the annotation of the Chevrolet Trax and the Fiat 500X. So, that's it for today. Most likely won't be any more uploads for today, but watch out for tomorrow. But if you want to watch out and make sure you don't miss an episode, hit that big red subscriber button. Don't forget it, it's right there. Click it, it helps support me and keep me motivated. Click that big red subscriber button. And give the video a big thumbs up. And you can also do for me is leave a comment down below. I will answer any of your car questions down below in the comments. Please leave one. And please subscribe and leave a like. That's it for Vehicle Talks. Boom boom.